their best. They're the 10th best third quarter team in the NBA, and they've won all three prior third quarters against the Timberwolves. Missed three from Vassell, and the Wolves get their first offensive possession in the second half. That ball movement you referenced, 22 assists out of 27 made field goals. Yeah. That's 82%. Conley will use the Gobert screen. Rudy, 3 fouls in the first half. Mike squirts free around Rudy to lay it up and in for 2. Back to a 10-point lead. Wolves have been up by as many as 14. They're 26-1 this year when they've had a 14-point lead in a game. The only loss coming at Memphis. Up top, De'Aaron Fox, right side. Harrison Barnes under duress, missed the 3. Barnes, who was shot 4th best in the NBA on his catch and shoot threes, is 2 for 5 on his threes tonight. Randall McDaniels goes inside and squirts it up and in. And that's that floater shot that Jaden's become just incredible at hitting. Barnes draws contact.
That open spot to knock down the jump shot.
I think you're right. There's too much air on that. Bounced. That was not a typical pass out to the wing. And Julius, when he does make those perimeter passes, you ever
a lot of heat.
He puts a lot of heat on those.
Well, Julius has had a couple missed opportunities at getting triple doubles because he had a couple games here in the last 4 where he had double-figure scoring, double-figure rebounding, and had 9 assists as well. Had 9 assists in Charlotte.
Yep.
And last ball game in Miami.
And pull up 2. Nope. Julius offensive rebound. 7th offensive rebound for the Wolves here tonight. Working against Vassell. The double comes out to Ant, left angle. He'll drive on Barnes, scoops it up off glass and got it. 2 more for Ant. He's up to 15. He leads the Wolves, tied with Naz Reid for team high honors.
It's a workman-like game for Ant.
Yeah.
So 8 shot attempts, 15 points, just doing what he needs to do to help this offense run.
Paul swings it out. Vassell catch and shoot 3. Buries that one.
They helped Devin Vassell to just 7 points in that first half. He has the ability to score points in bunches.
He scored 20 or more against the Wolves in 6 of his last 7 matchups. Randall misses a 3, but the rebound comes out to Ant. A couple of more offensive rebounds here to begin the second half. Ant pulls up on the straightaway 3, missed that one long. And the rebound comes away to De'Aaron Fox. You can see the speed. Races on Conley down the lane to the rim. That shot is blocked. It's a goaltend.
They've done that too here with this Spurs team. They have played on a much faster pace than they were playing.
Ooh, Conley gets free down the lane and draws a foul. It's on Fox. Not a lot of guys in this league that can take over and win a game and control a game like he can.
I think that De'Aaron, just because I think he kind of felt like it was not a graveyard, but you know, you don't get the All-NBA looks, I think, when you play in a city like Sacramento if they're not having success.
Well, they had success the 2 years ago, and then it dropped off last year. To maintain good relationships. In fact, you better have a great relationship with your best player. And that's what, swinging this to the Wolves, that's where I think
top to bottom of the roster, he gets them all a little tough.
Island Resort and Casino is the exclusive casino partner of the Minnesota Timberwolves. Visit TICasino.com.
2 free throws good, a 7-point Wolves lead. Spurs just continue to hang around despite not having this game tied or taking the lead. Conley baseline, extra pass. Rudy will hammer through for 2.
I thought Rudy was there wrapping around and making it easy.
Ball to Barnes inside, lowers the shoulder on Julius, who held his own. The ball pops free, and Barnes comes back with it. And he'll attack again. Decides to fade. Doesn't like the context. Barnes able to connect. He's got himself 12 points. Ant swings it to Rudy, who rolls. Extra pass, Jaden. Caught onto the backboard. Gets airborne. Oh, Chris Paul, what a save. Jaden was trying to fire it off him, but Chris Paul was ready for it. That's some dodgeball skills right there. Making the catch. And Fox converts at the other end. That wasn't the fast break, but I would consider that the secondary break before the defense gets set. Fox can hit that shot. Five-point advantage. Ant spins away from a double. Kicks out to Julius, who's wide open. A corner 3, yes. Second 3 of the night. 16 his last 4 games. He's been shooting well inside the arc. 62 plus. He's got 2 threes tonight. Paul converts.
Wolves can't get any stops. They've shot the ball great offensively. Minnesota shared the ball. They've got a lot of assists. They've got a lot of efficiency offensively, but they can't get any stops here against San Antonio.
7 straight possessions San Antonio has scored on. 7:45 left to go. Ant gets free. Got a shove from behind. The layup is good. Fennessy Ransom, the umpire in his 7th year, decided to swallow the whistle on that play. You can hear Barnes, you can see the hand right on his back in that little shove.
100%.
There's Fox trying to free himself. Lobs it to Biyombo. We haven't called his name much. Biyombo sets a couple solid screens. Fox floater. Nope, that's a little further than he wanted to be. Offensive rebound comes out to Chris Paul. And contact from Mike Conley.
Was the two-hand push by Bradley Beal in Phoenix. But not only did they not call the foul, but they ended up being a flagrant one.
The alley-oop, Biyombo. Rudy pressured on the perimeter. Conley off that Rudy screen. Probes baseline. Now Jaden with it. 6 to shoot here against Chris Paul. Gets by him, floats it up in the paint. Came up short against Biyombo. The rebound, Julius Randle. Randle out in the perimeter, drops it for Ant. Down the lane, the floater from Ant goes off glass and drops it in for 2.
Spending time with the dunker. Julius wants to be around the painted area as well. You've got to keep some spacing to be able to give Ant some room to be able to operate. More second chance points for Minnesota, by the way. 19 for Minnesota.
Paul to the baseline, free for that patented 12 to 14 footer, just sort of fading back off of 1 foot. Makes that look so easy. He's got 7 points, he's got 5 assists. Not a surprise, he's got 0 turnovers. He's number 1 in the NBA in assist to turnover. A career best 5.4 assists per turnover. Mike Conley's on that top 5 list, he's 5th.
Tyus Jones is always on that list, isn't he? Trey as well.
I'm surprised. Tyus has got a little streak going. I think he's been number 1 for 5 straight years. Corner 3, Jaden McDaniels. Well, the Wolves have started to hit some threes, some corner threes, that is. Over the last 9 games, 44% from the corners on a hefty volume, 12 attempts per game. 44% is 4th best. Paul against Rudy. Frees himself, 16-footer, off the back iron, no. Rebound tapped out by Biyombo, but controlled by Conley. Now Randle with it. Up by 9 with possession. Randle leans in, the shot off the back iron, no. Rudy battling on the boards, kept it alive. Randle able to put up the shot, no. He's got 9 in each of his last 2 games that would have given him his first triple-double in a Wolves uniform. Oh yeah, centrifugal. That's what they showed us when they talked about Sir Isaac Newton in school. They just show a Julius Randle free throw like that. So San Antonio has scored on 10 of their last 11 possessions. And Jim, they've only gained 1 point on the scoreboard. Lob inside, which I think went right through. Now they're going to say basket interference. Double ensues out to Dante. They'll fake the 3, now drive at Castle. Backdoor Ant layup with the right hand, it wouldn't drop. Again, Ant thought he got fouled in a late whistle. Well, refs will tell you, and Monty McCutcheon, the leader of the officiators, that they don't so comes, but watching enough games, that is absolutely the case at times. Not often, but if it misses, then it becomes a foul. If you make it, we're going to swallow the whistle. Keldon Johnson lays it up and in, 92-81. Still an 11-point game because the Wolves' defense is not on point tonight. Not at the point where it can push the lead.
Yeah, 56% shooting for San Antonio.
And good movement to the left side. Nas lines up the 3. Keldon Johnson, the rebound. 92-81. Wolves were on a 7-0 run. Keldon Johnson changed that equation. Castle inside, rises on Nas, hangs, the shot drops, and he drew the foul. 4:07 left to go in the 3rd, up 9. Castle hits 1 out of 2 again.
Well, really, the Rookie of the Year award is his to lose now. I mean, like, I don't see anybody really.
Oh, and inside out dribble, and he banks it in for 2. How about that? Free himself nicely. Ant's now up to 23 points in the game. He's hit 8 of 12 shots. And Castle drawing more contact, and he'll get more game last night in the Celtics win over the Lakers. Castle hits the free throw.
It's going to be interesting to see how San Antonio.
I don't know if they know what position Jeremy Sohan plays. I mean, obviously there was last year as Ant fires a right wing 3 off iron, no. Castle's got the rebound.
Tried playing with the point.
I mean, that was a disaster and an embarrassment. I honestly feel like they wasted a whole year of Wemby. I'm not saying they would have reached the postseason, but it's made a world of difference having 2 veterans like Chris Paul and Harrison Barnes on your squad. As Vassell hits a right side 3 to make it 94-88, 6-point Wolves lead, 3 to go. I just think they should have done that last year.
Yeah, I agree.
And maybe Paul and Barnes aren't the 2 guys, but at least bring in some veterans to balance out your youthful roster. And someone who could throw an entry pass to Wemby would be nice. Here's Nas going to the left hand, scores it. Back up by 8 with 3 to play here.
I just don't think there are a lot of post players in the NBA that are able to shoot it from 3 and then drive it, and then also in posted opportunities shoot with their right and left hand as much as Nas does. He uses his left hand, Ellen, as much as anybody.
Yes. Dante knocks it free. Here come the Wolves on the push. Right to the cup, high off the window. Got it. How about that finish from Dante in transition?